So I finally finished Project Hail Mary, and I have some thoughts. Some good and also some kind of annoyed. To start off with the good first, I think this is a really great book. I think I struggled with it a little bit in the very beginning, but once I got to about the 1/3 mark, I just flew through the rest of it in like 2 days. Some books try to be funny and fail spectacularly, but this book is like actually pretty funny in parts. Not everything hit for me, but there are some certified like hilarious banger jokes in this thing that I really appreciated. It's super propulsive, and for a book that is largely just a guy in a spaceship figuring out problems, it's pretty compelling for the most part. If you have not read this book before, I'm about to talk about some spoilers, so just swipe away. This is your final warning. All right, go. So for those of you who have read this book, the minute Rocky shows up, this book just flies. Like, I can't tell you how big of a difference there was in my enjoyment of this book from before Rocky showed up to after Rocky showed up. Frankly, just reading Ryland Grace's inner monologue with no other human interaction, or I shouldn't say human, with no other interaction with any other person, was getting kind of tiring, but then Rocky shows up and their dynamic together is awesome. I really, really loved it. Andy Weir is very good with all the science stuff, but who would have thunk he's also really good with human relationships? I shouldn't say human, because Rocky's an alien, but person-to-person relationships. I thought it was really, really well done. Now, when I say I was a little annoyed, it really has nothing to do with the quality of the book. It has everything to do with me posting a video a little while ago talking about how I was struggling with the book because of all of the science stuff in it. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a science degree. I love science. However, when I get home from work, it's not really something I want to dive into. I don't want to sit there reading about a guy solving problems like right before I go to bed. However, what I also said in that video was that I could picture myself on vacation reading this by the beach and it being really, really fun. And that's exactly what I did. If you call my apartment pool the beach, I sat out there and read with my fiance for hours with sunscreen on and a big sun hat. And I really, really enjoyed it, but I did sort of have to be in a state where I didn't have to think about any of my other problems for a while. It was Independence Day weekend, so I had 3 whole days to not do anything. And it was great, and this was perfect for that. I cannot tell you the amount of dumb comments I got on that previous video being like, bro, that's a you problem. I'm like, yeah, it's my opinion. What are you talking about? I also think with any beloved work of art, you have stans that get like all up in arms if you sort of disagree with how good something is. Just a fun reminder that being a person on the internet is like not that fun a lot of the time.